Hello. Hello, Justin. What's poppin'? Good popcorn, hopefully. Um, so let's see, where were we? I was building an army here. That needs 2 archers and 1... Oh. 1 legionary cohort, which is already there. Roman, could you pop an archer? Hello, Justin.
Orders?
Yeah, you need 1, 2, 3 archers. Yeah, you need 1 more archer, and that's a complete army. You can go take Batavium again, because it kind of looks a bit out of place in the middle of the Empire, with nothing kind of there. Just a random fucking rebel settlement. Now down over here, the war with the Egyptians is just beginning.
Orders? Prepare for battle.
Appius Julius is going to go take the Egyptian town here.
Orders?
Cassius Brapius, whatever, is going to go down and take Nept. Assuming, of course, Nept doesn't want to get bribed now. Nope. Captain Lucius is going to, in the next turn, take Pergamum. And, well, that's going to be the Greeks done. Captain a different Captain Lucius. He's going to take Nicomedia, move over here, take the other Pontic town. Let's start moving down to the Egyptian settlements from that angle. Over here, we've actually got no army whatsoever in Athens, so I'm going to move some mercenary peltasts over there. Just to keep things safe, in case of attack. This army's coming together. We've got 4 archers, 1 cavalry. And we're kind of building up more legionaries. Where's building the cavalry? Can you train... You can train cavalry, but you're training... That's fine. We're just building armies kind of everywhere at the moment. This super fleet is waiting for Placus the Wrathful the next turn. Captain Spurius is now forming another army under Tertius Pedaceus. These armies can come together really quickly once you start getting some sort of production line going. What's in Lebanon that's... Oh. Okay, you can... Theoretically, yeah, you can stop building peasants now, Lebanon. Why are you the only one watching? Because I've only just started. Takes time for people to arrive. Can I move this mini army of peasants out of Alesia? And... Oh my god, can I send the peasants over to, Oh, this would be ridiculous if I can do this. Okay, first off, can I get them out of there without causing too much trouble? No. Okay, more peasants are required in Alesia. I've got an idea. A ridiculous, ridiculous idea. I've just come up with the most ridiculous idea that I'm hoping will work. Okay, can you guys leave Battle Room without causing an issue? No, but continue building peasants anyway. Peasants, you... We're going to have the most ridiculous offensive. You guys are gonna head over this way, and you're all going to disband in the, Scythian lands. I'm going to try and get Scythia to destroy itself. Hello, Eduardo. I've just come up with a ridiculous plan. So, if you send huge armies of peasants in somewhere and disband them, they can start causing problems. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to send huge armies of peasants into Scythia. And literally do nothing, just disband them. Is this a diplomat? Oh, it's a diplomat. There's quite a lot of family members in campus, actually. So, you four
Orders.
and
General.
this horse unit can start making your way south, I guess.
No more moves, sir. Orders. General. Orders.
This is a ridiculous plan. And the truly ridiculous thing is, it'll probably work.
Imperative.
Yeah, this plan, in theory, will work. I'm going to try and destabilize the Scythians into destroying themselves. Actually, Quintus Hirtius, can you get into... Yeah, you can get into Nicomedia. Eastern Infantry and their faction leader. Oh, that's not good for the... Pontus? We do have 2 Egyptian armies here waiting to try and take over Halicarnassus. That's fine. Rhodes is being very well behaved. Is building us a nice army. We can in theory build just a huge infantry army from Rhodes. Cadonia can't do anything of worth. Except maybe get higher taxes. And I really need to start thinking about taking care of the rebel fleets, but that's not a big issue. So, fleet movements. We need to get... oh, I think the fleets have already moved this turn. Have they? Pretty much. You can get over there. You can get over here. We do need to take Cyprus at some point. We do need to take Syria and Judea. But let's just leave the end turn roll through here. It's a couple of units I forgot to move. We're moving the Egyptian... or the Greeks are coming out. Well, if we win this battle, then we take the city, surely. And they're outnumbered. They've got 1, 2... They've got... Okay, they've got the ranged advantage. And they've got the faction leader and faction heir and another family member in the same army. This is the entire Greek... This is the Greek hierarchy coming to get me. This is me. This is gonna be me wiping out the Greeks in one battle. Because I've got better troops than them.
Do not fear these over-nice Greeks. They have come to fight, it is true. But they will only stay to die. If we win here today, we do far more than just defeat an army. If we win, we take a city from the enemy. We weaken them. We take their riches, their holy places, their lands, their women folk. But the winning, that is for you to do. Are you men enough for the task?
This could get interesting.
Let them wear themselves out against
Andrigi, what's wrong, dude?
We outnumber them by
You said that the Greeks are going away.
From such small beginnings are great victories crafted. I have never yet lost a fight against these men. I have no intention of...
You've never lost a fight against the Greeks. You've never fought the Greeks!
Gain another victory. And remember this above all.
That lying bastard! I have never lost against the Greeks. You've never fought them. Right, do we have the high ground? Yeah, we've got this one immediately. We have the high ground advantage. So let's group this army up. Whoops. You guys will be group 1, and you guys can just stand facing in this direction here. How do I do group formations? Is this single line? That'll be perfect. You 4 group up there like that. You two can be another group over on this flank like this. In single line, please. You two can go over here. And single line. I appear to have made my infantry over a bit too much here. So, Unit 1, can you guys just like stretch from there to there? Unit 2 can go stretch. There we go.
The ferryman will be busy today. The enemy have brought more men to the fight.
So you can see the way this is going. We've kind of crossed the map, and yeah, this is not going to end well for the Greeks. There is absolutely no way past this army. Because we have, number one, we have the high ground advantage. And number two, they just don't have the numbers that we do. Like, our archers are going to be firing, I think, quite soon, actually. Yeah, so once they get to this point here, the archers are going to start firing. And, like, they've got a full second army coming at full charge, which means they're going to be tired by the time they even come near my line. This looks to be... Okay, that's not a family member. The family members are probably here, here, and over here. One of these units is that's a family member, almost definitely. Yeah, that's potentially a family member. But we've got effectively got the map crossed here. They literally can't flank without exiting the map. The archers are firing now. So the archers are taking out their hoplites. Or hoplites, or whatever you're going to call them. The legions are about to start launching. The first line of hoplites is down to 129 men. Second line's at 136. Third line's at 162. It's not going to end well. I'll put it that way. Because, yep, the hoplites are now charging and... Oh no, they've slowed down. Oh, oh no, they've formed a phalanx. That's literally the worst thing they could have done. All 4 units of archers are now firing. The phalanx is approaching my legionary cohorts, which are about to start launching javelins. And as expected, the javelins are doing... Oh. Oh dear. I should feel sorry for these guys, but I really don't, because they came to attack me. They've broken. Line 2's at 128 men. These guys might actually end up in a battle. That said, they could break just as oh, they'll probably break as well. It's this third line that's 159 men that might actually get into a battle at some point. Over on this side, nothing's really happening of note. The second line of hoplites has broken. The third line is about to crash into my legions. But is this even worth worrying about? Yes. I can flank them from both sides with spare cohorts. So these hoplites are just gonna melt. Granted, they're taking some legions with them, but they're gonna melt pretty easily. My cavalry over here. Is there anything my cavalry can do? Are they withdrawing? It's just a walk backwards. You guys are running backwards. Okay, so that's just a standard withdrawal to form a line. Over here, these guys are pretty good at melting. Is there... Oh, no. Yeah, these guys are melting pretty well.
Great gods be praised!
So we killed that unit.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits
And
running
now
from our
I need
men.
to get
The enemy
normal
general
game
flees.
speed running.
Press forward so the spirit of his army is
To
broken
reform
too.
this line here like that. You guys need to run. Okay, Missile Cav is not going to stand up very well against Heavy Cav. Hopefully these guys are going to just go away. They can't outrun Heavy Cav, but they can cause issues. The Heavy Cav can cause issues and harass. These guys over here can go after the Peltas, which can't outrun Heavy Cavalry, and tend not to stand up very well to Heavy Cavalry. They've already broken, in fact. Let's see. So we're going to have a bit of a cavalry battle over here. Over here, the cavalry is going to take on the cavalry. Over this side, what's going on over here? Cavalry's doing well. It's taking out their archers, or some of them at least. Need them to pile into the second group of archers now. Break them. Chase down the first group as well. Okay, these guys are doing very well indeed. Take out the Greek cavalry. This is going to be, yeah, light cav is all. Okay, come back this way, guys. Take out this unit of Greek cavalry. You can see that the Greeks are just kind of melting at the force of actual, you know, full Roman army. These two appear to be just causing all sorts of mayhem, and where's their general? There's their general. Or one of them, at least. He's running away. Because we've killed two of their... Oh, we've killed two of their generals. Where is their commanding unit, then? Where is their faction leader? He's already left the fight. Their faction leader has already run off. He's there. This gets very interesting very quickly by the looks of it. Most of my units haven't even been called into action. My archers are actually out of arrows. This has gone so well. You guys take on these hoplites. Yeah, take on the hoplites there. I don't know what hasn't broken of theirs yet. This unit of hoplites over here, that's fine. We can pile some horses into the back of them. In fact, we can pile all of our horses into the back of them.
The enemy
There we
show
go.
their true virtue. They are not
Clean up
soldiers,
crews.
only
Get
frightened
cleaning.
rabbits running from our men.
You know what? Feel like watching Let's Play? That's fine, Dorito. you know, I don't expect everybody to be here every day. Just popping. Not a whole lot, dude. Just cleared out the Greeks. They've become an annoyance. We've beaten their army, or what remains of it, quite convincingly, and I think this is going to be them folding apart from like a couple of family members. Oh no, the family members will instantly die. We're going to take the city. The family members will instantly die. We win this battle. We've won the city. We've taken the Greek city of Pergamum. That was the last holdout of the Greeks. So this is the end of the Greek army. Stepping foot on the Middle East. And then some. They got 214 kills. We got 2,325. Good lord, that was just an annihilation. And that should be... Oh no, no, because the family member is still alive. They've managed to make it into the city. Admiral Nemerius is being an annoyance. So naval nonsense continues because, well, we wiped out the Scipii in the last stream, and yeah. So Mogontiacum is okay. That I was expecting, and there's a flash flood in London, which is decidedly not good. It somehow managed to affect the arena. I have noticed that Battleworld is now rioting. Which isn't good. Can that maintain Battleworld to the point where it'll be okay? Maybe. Last 2000 last turn. Plague. Numantia has expanded. Well done, Numantia. Hello, Tommy. Yeah, London's in trouble. Gaius Julius is a magistrate. Cassius Aelius is a mathematician. Marcus the Lewd is a philosopher. Right, Arretium's got an urban barracks. Fantastic. Cavalry stables for you guys. Instead of building legionary cohorts, urban cohorts. They'll take a bit longer to train, but they'll be worth it. Cavalry stables. You guys can build Archer Auxilia. You've got a proconsul's palace, which means an army. Aqueduct. And keep producing early legionaries. Hello, Lionel Christian. Karalis, what can you build for me today? Karalis can build armies. Almost entire armies. Archery range. And start pumping out legionaries. Samaro Brewer has a proconsul's palace, now working on a militia barracks. Vicus Gothai has got a shrine to Jupiter built up into a temple. Lowosike has got a large temple of Keres. It's working on an aqueduct now. Very nice. Croton's got a scriptorium build up. A large temple of Keres. Keep recruiting those Praetorians. Tara's got a port. Tara can build. Communal farming. Oh no, market. Corinth has highways. Corinth can get. Can you build urbans? No, you can only get Praetorians. Get some Praetorians. Crop rotation. Corollasum is a proconsul's palace. Working on crop rotation now. Actually, I prefer if you worked on an aqueduct first. Syracuse has an aqueduct. It can work on city plumbing and then an urban barracks. You can keep pumping out Praetorians. So, the heavy onagers and 2 units of Praetorians can just pop out here. Lilybium's got 2 more units of Praetorians, which can pop out to here. You can see what I'm doing here. 4 more units of Praetorians can go there. This is looking like a very strong army indeed. Messana, I've accidentally done something stupid, haven't I? Messana, can you just get 4 units of archers and then start working on Roman cavalry? I need to go to my list scroll. Segesta can't build anything. Athens can't build anything. Uvum's working on something. Oskad can't build anything. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. You're good, you're good, you're good, you are good. You are good, you are good. You are good, you are good, you are good, you are good. You. Salut. What about your Greece? Yes. Mark Anthony, you might not want to look for the next little while, because I am taking Greece. They have become an inconvenience. I am sorry. Greece shall be better off with Roman rule. Have I cube buildings in everywhere? Byzantium. Aqueduct, and then a dockyard. Here we go, Tylus. Can you get urbans? No. Tylus, you can get... Yeah, get yourself a temple, why not? Messana, you can get an aqueduct. Acarnassus is good, and oh, ready to expand. Lilybium's good. Curta can get retraining on those guys. And a dockyard wouldn't be out of place there. Build some Praetorians now. Cadonia can't really do anything. Actually, Cadonia, can you build something? Build yourself a wooden palisade. Thapsus, get sewers, you're good. Dimity. What am I to do with Dimity? Archery range would be nice. Public baths would be nicer, so we'll queue them in the other order.
Alright!
Thank you for subscribing, Mark Anthony. Captain Gaius. Aren't you moving this way? You are a full stack. And I want you moving in this direction.
Moves depleted, sir.
You can pick up, they're not good mercenaries.
Attack!
You can, yeah, move towards Lepkus Magna.
Sir!
Path blocked, that's fine. You are just the reinforcements army, yes?
General. Orders.
Okay, so you can send...
Orders. Orders. Sir. Orders. Imperator.
Okay, let's fix this in a logical way.
Imperator. Orders.
So this reinforcements army, I don't care if I lose units out of it. It's just intended to be reinforcements. What do you need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. You need... Ah, you don't have horse, so let's send you 2 units of legions. And Captain Gaius can continue moving. Captain Julianus can just nudge down there a bit. Thapsus.
General. March. Sir. Orders.
Much better.
General.
You can join up with the reinforcements army. Thapsus is producing effectively another army here. So we can move hopefully all of that out. Carthage is producing, yes, more units as well. Let's move this army up here so that these guys can join in. This fleet can continue moving around there. This fleet can continue moving around here. This fleet can not quite blockade anything this turn. That's fine. You can take out the Egyptian fleet there. Start moving over this way. Pergamum's still under siege. It's gonna fall this turn. Sidon can be blockaded. That leaves just 2 ports, and we got 4 or 5 ships heading over. That's gonna be good. Macedonia. You're just like making peasants and trying to be happy, aren't you? Yes. So Athens should have produced another archer. This army has 4 archers. Okay, Athens, could you stop producing archers now? And start producing... What does this army need? Cavalry and legionaries. Retrain your mercenary peltasts, apparently. Just throw some legionaries in. Corinth has 2 cohorts I can throw into this army. Thermon should have another unit of horses. Okay, so I need 2 more horses, which means there's room for 3 more legions. Which conveniently is what I had spare. So Corinth, can you train some Roman cavalry? Just the 1 unit, and then follow it up with a buttload of Praetorians. Right, over here, Thessalonica, you have another unit there to go into Captain Gnaeus's forces. This is a somewhat major army that I'm producing here. Oh, this is going to be a super major army. Holy cow. Is that going to be good enough that the Praetorian can join this turn? Yes. This army of Captain Lucius can pop into Nicomedia and declare war on Pontus. Oh, we can attack this turn because we got 2 managers. Fantastic. So Sarotomes of Carassus is the faction leader. A bad peace is even worse than war. And a bad war is even worse than diarrhea.
These men of Pontus are not worthy of your fear. They will die beneath the blows of your swords just as quickly as other men.
Can I do a mod showcase? I don't mod Total War generally.
They should think again.
Hello, and I.
Their position is hopeless. The count
And Matthew, hello.
Pitiful. But remember that the base cur still has a bite. We are lacking in spearmen today, and the many enemy horsemen may make life a little hectic.
Yeah, class, I don't generally mod Total War games. Just personal preference.
Met us on a field of battle. After today, they will flee at the sound of our approach. Today we make our own fates. The omens may say that we face disaster, but I choose to think differently. Can any true man do otherwise? We go now to our bloody business!
This is gonna be a bit of a walkover. Because this army is... Praetor... Oh, Jesus! So this army is almost entirely Praetorians, with 2 standard legionary cohorts, 3 units of legionary cavalry, 4 cavalry auxilia, or 4 archer auxilia, and 2 onagers. So the onagers can go up front with the archers. Jesus Christ. Normally I'd feel bad, but this somehow seems fitting. Yeah, it somehow seems fitting that Pontus is going to get absolutely demolished by probably one of the best armies in the world at the moment. Take out the gateway. Two units of onagers to take out a wooden palace or wooden wall. Robert, I don't speak Romanian, I'm sorry. In fact, these onagers might have issues because this wall is so small. That was one hit and it did 70% damage. Holy shit. And that's the gateway open. And broken. You're moving back. Oh, this is incredibly mean, but can you, by any chance, hit the guys here from outside this? I'm gonna try and take this city, or town, or whatever you want to call it, without even entering it, because I think the onagers have range. This feels wrong somehow, but so right at the same time. That I'm just not even wasting men on this. Like, my men have been collecting rocks for 3 days and bringing it on horse and cart or donkey and cart or whatever you want to, you know, historically accurify this as. And now they're just using those rocks to demolish the barracks, I think that was. Or whatever building that... Oh, that might well have been a barracks, actually. Shit. Oh, no, that's the barracks. That might just have been a random building. Well, whatever that was is now gone. How long is the archer's range? If I move the archers up to, we'll say, here-ish. Can they... I'm still gonna try and take this city without actually entering it. But I get the feeling that the legionary cavalry might have to get called in. They are effectively tanks. Okay, can the archers fire on anything? Oh shit, they can. What are the archers firing on? It would have been this unit over here, presumably. Nope, we can't do anything, so the Praetorians can Praetorians can enter the city now. Praetorians, get in there. Be fast about a duel, please, guys. Come on. Some of the strongest units Rome has.
Soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture
Get
this
through the
place.
walls and just kind of stand there for a minute. We have unfortunately had to enter the city, which means that death is upon them. Can I move the archers in at all? Can I command the archers, like, into the city at all? These guys aren't in... Alright, the archers can come in. Am I gonna get urban cohort? I'm actually building up some urban cohorts right now. Like DNS, so yeah. These stupid armies I already have are gonna get even dumber. Could I theoretically take this out with... Oh, they're spearmen. And this is their faction leader. With 83 men at his disposal. Okay, here's where the fun begins. Praetorians, take out their infantry. Archers, fire upon their general. Legionary cavalry, at their general, please. Hopefully he's gonna go this way. Yes! Yes, that's perfect, because it's moving my cavalry away from their spearmen. This is gonna work out perfectly. And what's more, their general is about to get flanked by archers? Why are the archers over there?
Archers!
Oh shit, the general's about to hit the archers. Which are on skirmish mode, so they're running back and my legionary cavalry is running through them. Their general is not going to be able to stand up to legionary cavalry. Especially not in the numbers that I've sent. Okay, archers. Get on their spearmen now. The Praetor... Their spearmen have left the safety of infinite morale. And have broken immediately upon the upon seeing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units of Praetorian cohorts. Which isn't exactly surprising. Their general is dead.
Now is the time to strike hard at his grieving
archers, just stop. Just stop. They have, I think, 1 man left.
The enemy army.
Yeah, never mind, we won.
Rome demands victory from her generals, and this day is clearly our victory.
Game over, Pontus. They managed to kill 31 men at least. I mean, I can applaud them for that. Also, they don't really have enough people in the city for it to be worth my time doing anything to them. Let's get rid of their shrine to Zeus. Build up a shrine to one of the true gods, Jupiter. And we can't recruit. Shit. We can take some troops from Byzantium and ferry them across, I guess.
Yes.
You are... Oh, you're a diplomat. Hello.
I shall speak with them at once.
Can I not bribe you?
I shall speak with them at once.
Can I have map information? For map information, please. Okay, map information. For map information. Also, I want military access. Okay, that's slightly concerning. Can campus create horses? It can. Do I have any family members around here that I could use? No, Thessalonica's not very happy. Hey, GD. Why is Thessalonica not happy? Because it's only building legionary cohorts. But it could be trading Praetorians. Mark Anthony, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But Greece must die. The time has come.
There stand the Greeks, ready to fight or die. Today, I think we should send as many of them as possible to Hades. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall.
As if that will protect them.
The count of our warriors will show you who is truly favored by the gods.
It is not our foes.
The enemy
will try to conserve their strength by firing at us.
We must close and fight them hand
This is going to end badly for the Greeks.
I have never lost a battle against these people. Why should I?
Because we have more archers than they have men.
You at my command. Another victory is
so even if they do try and stand and fire at us and hold us at bay like that, we have more archers than they have men.
To their memory, but as always, we Romans will fight with honor.
And
Units, await my orders.
I mean, we've got 2 siege towers. And a ladder that can go, let's see, let's say here-ish. A ladder that can go here-ish. And a ladder that can go here-ish. Start, pause, ladder to the wall, ladder to the wall, siege tower to the wall, siege tower to the wall. Ladder to the wall. Play. Hello, EV Plays and C Empire Gaming. Yeah, we've got, even in this one unit of Archer Auxiliary, we've got more archers than they have men. And as a direct result of that, they're not really defending the walls. EV Plays, thank you very much for, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Could be Yabai. Thank you very much for subscribing. Siege towers are both at the walls. Ladders are at the walls.
Our ladders are in place.
2 of the 3 ladders.
Our men are attacking. Against courage, what use of walls?
Gonna do our usual turtle tactics, or the aggressive turtle. You come down this way. You come over to.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and
this
capture
point
this
on the
place.
Wall. You guys, I want you to kind of, once you start coming up on the wall itself, you guys get over to here. You're actually all up on the wall, fantastic. Get over to here. You guys all up on the wall? You guys are all up on the wall. Get over to here. Okay. How are the siege tower troops doing? Fantastic. You guys get over to here. Collect things on the way. You guys take the gate. You up. Come up to here. So now we're on wall collection. That sounds like they have archers somewhere. But they're not going to do much. Seeing as we now own the gateway, which means our own archers can come in and face in the correct direction. Siema Mordo. I have no idea what Siema Mordo is, but I know it's not English. And I asked that you speak English just so I can understand what the fuck you're trying to say. So the whole aim here is take the walls so the Greeks get shot. Because they're not going to want to risk almost any men. Oh my god, they're throwing away a full unit. They've just thrown away a unit. Well, that's victory now then. I mean, I could literally just, in fact I will, because they've got nothing that can stand up against cavalry. They've thrown away their only hope. Because their only hope was to somehow keep units that could deal with cavalry. They didn't do that, which means the grand charge is on. Clack your English, please. I don't know what language the fuck that is. So this is their general's unit. This is just a random... The Greeks have killed themselves. I'm calling this a suicide. Kopowski. Angielski. Ah, some horses have arrived. My cavalry is charging in, and yeah, they got a 55-man bodyguard on their general. Which isn't gonna stand up to much. Gonna be, well, it'll stand up to a lot, but it's not gonna stand up to what I'm throwing at them. That much is kind of assured. By the way, what's our general's unit? It is this unit of cavalry over here, so let's get you over to this side here. I don't know what the fuck you're saying, dude. Wenn Sie Deutsch sprechen, sprechen Sie bitte English? Ich spreche nicht Polish. Here we go. Greeks are dead.
Rome will be amazed at such a victory.
Greeks are dead.
Day is ours.
Constant exposure to dangers will breed contempt for them. Yeah, let's exterminate the populace of Pergamum. What remains of it. Get rid of the armies. Build a shrine to Jupiter. Get some sewers on the go as well. Retrain my men. And why can't I... Oh, they're legionary cohorts, not early legionary cohorts. I see. I see, I see, I see, I see, I see, said the blind man. There's people like us who do not speak English. We're gonna talk in the chat. Yeah, if somebody wants to like go to Google Translate, because I can't be bothered, and just translate, could you please speak in English? Or English, please. Right, this army can come out of Nicomedia and head straight for Ancyra. Nicomedia is going to be pretty much under control. I feel bad for Pontus, but at the same time... we got war with the Pontics, the Greek cities are gone. Pergamum, resistance is futile. Whatever the fuck that is. Thank you for subscribing. Not good with non-English. I know knee is no. So I mean... I don't want to speak English, that's fine by me, but not going to be too good by the mods. I'm going to have to sally. And Halicarnassus, please tell me you've got a stone wall at the very least. Town. What does town entail? Wooden palisade. Fuck! I've got a sally. We've got a stronger army though. Flet Victus. Victor intelligent. Right. The cavalry can be kind of a defensive force. Yes, that's exactly how I want you to line up. It's just everybody merge inside each other. The legionaries are going to be deployed outside the city in a moment, so I want you guys to line up there like that. Archers, want you to just stand right up against the wall as close as you dare. Okay, what are the Egyptians going to do? Fantastic, the archers are firing. Are the Egyptians running? Right, legionaries, get outside the gates. I want to see what these guys want to do. Oh, we're killing the Pharaoh's bowmen. That's fucking fantastic. I think the Egyptians are actually running away. Right, in kind of an unplanned move. Because the Egyptians appear to just be running off like scared little girls. I'm going to... are they running, or are they just forming up a new battle line in a weird place? Forming up in a weird place. Thanks for subscribing, whoever that was. Claggy, you like Rome Total War? It's amazing to me how many people like Rome Total War. I'd like to keep my archers inside the city if possible, so if you guys can just line up there like that, that'd be fantastic. Just run over there as well. This is probably going to prompt a response from the Egyptians. Where they, yes, move backwards a bit farther. Because they don't want to engage in the battle here. They actively don't want to engage. They're just trying to keep well out of range of the archers. Jesus. Oh, they're charging. Are they charging, or are they just after walking into the range? Not quite within range yet, but very close to it. Some of the archers are able to fire on the Nubian spearmen. So they're pulling back slightly. We don't speak Polish, Clack here. If you speak English, I promise you'll be like I'll talk to you. But I don't know what you're saying. I'd like to get my cavalry down here. Oh, that's why my archers have such a ridiculous advantage here. They've got the high ground. Also, why is this one unit of archers kind of clustered? Why did you leave the city?
Quickly!
You fucking idiots left the city entirely. I want to take out their chariots. I actually need to take out their chariots. Because if the chariots were to get into the city, or the town, or whatever, that's just asking for trouble. Their chariots aren't moving. Their chariots aren't moving! Their chariots have just eaten a full-on cavalry charge, and now they're broken. Right, we are losing quite a few men here. We've
general flees.
got their general on the run.
The spirit of his army is broken too.
That is their general. That is their general is dead.
Praised. The enemy general is dead.
I think at this point,
their doom approaches.
if I get a cavalry charge, no, 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 no! Don't charge the fucking spearmen, you idiots! Come up over this way. Up over this way. Now into their archers. Into their archers. Their archers are fine. Fuck.
Your general now lies dead because
That's
of his
fine, though.
foolishness. His men will lose heart.
51 subs. Sweet. Yeah, Matt. I know everybody on YouTube says this is such a fucking cliche, but yeah, I didn't kind of think this channel to do well at all. Yet here we are, well over 350, well over 300 subs, and it's doing better than I expected. Get into the Pharaoh's guards, they don't have the spears down. I want this to be a warning to the Egyptians. Okay, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Yeah, that's it, get into the pikemen immediately. Just cause as much problems as you can, wipe them out. This is why I use cavalry. Because they can take on spearmen if you use them right. Cavalry so OP. Yes, especially legionary cavalry. Because legionary cavalry tends not to really give a flying fuck about what it's charging into. It will just kill it. Like it's done to this unit of Nubian spearmen. Sure, we're losing a few guys, but they've lost significantly more. Is it wasteful? Arguably, yes. Is it worth the cost of retraining these guys? Absolutely! Take out the Pharaoh's guards, they're pretty good. The aim here is just to weaken the Egyptian army to the point where it's useless. 69% dead. In fact, charge if you can the Nubian spearmen. I need to try and get these two units gone. I need to try and get up to 85% death for the Egyptians. Although, it looks like they won't quite make it out. Okay.
The god!
Just end the battle there. 1,000 men killed. Primarily by cavalry. That's not bad at all. So Halicarnassus is no longer under siege, which means Halicarnassus can't retrain a fucking thing. Fantastic. Pergamum. I need to wait for the retraining to happen. Corinth and Thurman are both training cavalry.
Alright!
Thank you for subscribing, whoever the fuck that was. I need to take Sardis next, because that has the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. After that, I'm going to try and go for the Wonders first if I can. After that, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon are over here. Currently owned by Egypt. Because they have, I guess, this town here, which used to be Parthian. No, it'd be maybe this rebel. Maybe. No, it'd be this rebel town here, this former rebel town. And then down to Egypt, where we take the Lighthouse at Alexandria, the Great Pyramid at Giza, and the Sphinx. And I think there's one more somewhere. Or maybe not. So let's see, do I have a grand army waiting to board ships? Well, yes. And that army is going to go over east. Andretti with the spam. Thank you, Andretti.
Fleet ready. Fleet
Yeah,
ready.
this navy can pretty much stop over by Athens there. This
Fleet ready.
naval fleet can... Is this a full stack? Aha!
Joining the fleet, sir.
This naval fleet can carry men directly to Alexandria. Or as directly as it can. So it'll be a few turns, but it'll get there. Thank you, whoever just subscribed.
Our fleet is under attack.
Rioting in Carthago Nova. Why is there rioting in Carthago? Oh, that's why there's rioting in Carthago Nova. Whoops. We lost 55 grand that turn. Jesus. Decius Atinius has been born. Spurius Propertius is born. Oh, Paprika's dead. Tertius Pedagogus and Luca Atinius both got married. Placus Aelius is a priest of Ceres. Decimus Julius is a librarian. Decimus Julius is a gladiator. Millennium's got a scriptorium. It can now build an urban barracks for those urban cohorts. Where's Millennium? Oh, that's actually strategically advantageous. Build some legionary cavalry for now. Marseille has an imperial barracks. You can build an archery range. And some Praetorian cohorts for now. Megantiacum's got a forum. Get an aqueduct and retrain up your units here. Borders Home got something that I didn't really care about. Get a forum. Be helpful for money. Battle Waterham's got a large Temple of Ceres. You can retrain your town watch, I guess. Why am I training so... Oh yeah, I know why I'm training so many peasants. Don't bother retraining the town watch, keep training peasants. Because I've got a ridiculous plan that might just work. And you can build an arena for happiness reasons. That was Battle Waterham. And Date Redonum has a proconsul's palace. It can now build an arena. Trier has a large Temple of Ceres. An aqueduct to be nice there, please. London's got a scriptorium. London, could you... Yes, expand. Retrain these cohorts. And... yeah, keep doing those... all the things. Vicus Marcomanni has got a market. Vicus Marcomanni can now get... militia barracks. Continue training peasants for the peasant army. Aquincum's got a stone wall. Aquincum can now build crop rotation. And where are you? Ah, you can build peasants for the peasant army. Stop building arenas, it will murder my economy. No. Hello, 0-0. That was Aquincum. York has a militia barracks. The reason I'm building arenas is to try and manage public order. And what I'm going to try and do is kind of stupid here. But I'm going to try and build a peasant army and destabilize the Scythians to the point where they lose all their cities just by destabilization. Sparta's got a temple of Ceres. We're going to an aqueduct. Fine. It's building legionary courts. Could you stop building legionaries and just start building praetorians? Take a bit longer, but it'll be worth it. Rhodes is a cavalry stables. Rhodes can build. I'm starting to get a bit concerned about money now. Highways. Halicarnassus is a trader. It's now working on a governor's villa. That's fine. Halicarnassus can't really do anything of worth. Cadonia's got a wooden palisade. It can't do anything at all. Nicomedia's got a shrine to Ceres, was it? Jupiter. That's actually really good, because I don't want Ceres, because that causes problems. Shrine to Jupiter, sewers. Temple to Jupiter in Pergamum. Aerodrome has repaired all the stuff that I broke accidentally last turn. It's fine. Captain Manius can head to Ancyra.
Attack!
And what? That's Armenian now. I don't really want to start a war with Armenia unless they don't have much. Okay, so it's not worth starting a war with Armenia just yet. Which means you will need to come up this way, because this is Pontic land. The army of Pergamum is now mostly together. Apart from the one legionary corps that's effectively dead. It can start moving over to blockade this bridge. Pergamum can drop taxes to low. Start recruiting legionary corps. Halicarnassus can't retrain anything. That's kind of fine for now. This army here is able to get onto the boat, actually. That's useful. And this boat will transport the army over towards Alexandria. This army here that's on a boat can also get over towards Alexandria. This ship here, which has no army, can start heading up towards this way. This ship here, which also has no army, can continue heading up this way and blockade the Egyptian docks when it gets up there.
Ready to sail! Aye aye, Captain! Moves depleted, sir!
Army's over here. Cassius Ruberius. Actually, you're a family member. Get in here, build a watchtower.
Build tower.
And kind of continue down. Actually, yeah, continue along the road because that'll get you a bit more efficiently there. Neptune, you now willing to get bribed? I doubt it because I've lost so much money the last few turns. Nope, never mind. Let me have a look. There is an army in Dimity still. So if I were to leave 2 legionary cohorts there and just start making my way across, Dimity can lower taxes and recruit Praetorians. Didn't realize Dimity was quite as large as it is. So Nept is going to hopefully get attacked from 2 directions. Lepkus Magna is going to be fun. Cheat on stream bad. What? Not particularly. I haven't cheated at all. Yeah, I want you to get to Witness Palisade. I can attack Lepkus Magna and take it this turn. This is gonna end well. We can take Lepkus or Lepsis or Lepkus or whatever you want to call it, Lepkus Magna, this turn, and deal with the consequences in the next turn or two.
There stands the army of the Egyptian pharaoh, worthy foes to a man. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. There is no advantage in numbers to either side. Therefore, skill and courage will be the keys to this day's battle. Yet, for all that, we are the stronger within ourselves. We are the greater warriors. They will try to keep us at bay and take the coward's way of bombarding us with missiles. We must grasp them by the sword belt in this battle. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. And the first man to the enemy gets a jug of my finest wine!
Hello, Karaliok. Onagers line up there with the archers like that. I'm entirely sure where the reinforcements will come from, so I'm going to group up the legionaries for quick selection reasons. And the same with the cavalry.
The enemy have brought up reinforcements in a pathetic attempt to save themselves.
I'm going to ignore the gateway for now. As silly as this sounds, I'm going to ignore the gateway entirely. Because the more damage I can do to their army now, the less damage I'll need to do afterwards. And, I mean, taking pot shots like this, there's a very good chance that I'll take out the gateway just by accident. I also enjoy the fact that the general was claiming that the Egyptians would do exactly what I'm doing currently, which is just demolish them with arrows. Hey, VF. I did see you, I just neglected to say hello. Use fire and burn the scum. No, I don't want to burn down the city. Yet. That'll come after the battle. And what I want to do is weaken them. What do they have coming at me over here, by the way? Okay, so they got cavalry. Not much. And chariots. Cavalry can deal with this. Meanwhile, in the city, death is happening. I believe this is the correct way of using siege equipment.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so
We
the
have
Spartan's army is broken too.
Killed potentially one of their generals. Actually, is it? No. Get the chariot archers. They're actually going to cause more trouble than they're worth. Manager's moving. No, don't move. Destroy the gateway now. Are you too close to the gateway or something? Why can I not destroy? I think the onagers got too close to the gateway. Okay, we need to wipe out these Pharaoh's bowmen. How is the city assault going now? Can the onagers now fire on the onagers can open up the gate now. Fantastic. They're trying to move more men forward, but it's just not going to work because we've got a ridiculous missile advantage. Over here, the Pharaoh's bowmen are actually holding up quite well against the cavalry, which is coming as a surprise to me. Gateway's been opened. We used our Persuader against the gateway, which is great. Now we'll use fire. The lack of accuracy is fine. The Pharaoh's bowmen over here have actually managed to regroup, which is surprising. No, it's not an it's an inconvenience more than anything else. There we go. Just murdered the last 8 of them. One more. It's then dealt with more Pharaoh's bowmen. And back here is some slingers. Ah, this is the army that the general was trying to warn about. Was the army that was almost entirely missile troops. Charging chariots with cavalry. Yeah, it does work, as stupid as it is. If you've got enough of a manpower advantage, you can take out anything with cavalry. Like, the issue with chariots is if they start charging you as well, that's when they'll cause more trouble than they're worth. Don't use all the ammo and open up gaps in the walls. I don't need to. I honestly don't need to open up gaps in the walls. This is going to be a victory for me no matter what. I mean, I've wiped out 52% of their army now. I've lost 8% of mine. I'll have the archers covering an entry. And what remains here is pretty much going to get wiped out by archers mainly. Actually, I can't have archers covering the entry. They're all out of arrows. So in fact, you are correct. I will need to open up another couple of gaps in the wall. But it should basically be 1 or 2 shots needed to open the wall. Let's have a watch here. So that's 1 ball, 2 ball.
The gods have smiled on us today.
Walls.
The walls are broken. Our troops should be ordered forward.
Somehow both down and not down at the same time. There we go. Just need a bit of persuasion. Javelin time. It's going to be javelin time. The reinforcing army is in fact all dead now. So these guys can move up here. These guys can form a... How did you miss?
Show no mercy. The enemy walls are down! Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the ruins!
These guys can form a bit of a blockade here, firing at will. These guys here can form a second blockade, we'll say here. Also firing at will. And these four are going to be the breaching troops. We'll just fire on what remains. The army's in here. Ah, yes, I do actually have to take the walls, don't I? So in a minor change of plans, we're gonna go for all-out attack.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day! The walls are taken!
I want to get a second flanking action going on here. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I'm trying to tactically fuck them over entirely.
The enemy
So you
show
guys,
their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
Why are you going in that direction? No, that's not the direction I told you to go. Come down this way.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
You guys take care of that. You two need to... That is a general's unit, but
the enemy general flees!
Over this way.
Forward, so
Cavalry.
the spirit of his army is broken too!
You can make your way inside.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
I dislike how the AI can consistently get chariots doing things that chariots shouldn't be able to do. Like individual men attacking. Once gave the center of the city, and all they did was train war dogs with it. Well, it's hardly as bad as me capturing cities and then training nothing but peasants to try and destabilize the Middle East. So in a rare move for myself, I am using a triple-pronged attack. When I usually just go ball everything up and throw it into the middle and hope for the best. These are on the correct way. Good, good men. These guys are kind of chunking their way through over here. These guys over here coming under a bit of harassment from heavy cavalry, which they should be able to take care of fairly easily. Albeit with some losses, of course, because there's always losses. We do seem to have the Egyptians pretty much on the ropes here. Yeah, the Egyptians are pretty well on the ropes here. Very rare for me to actually do something that involves actual micro instead of just death balls. Cavalry, get out of there. Too many spearmen for the cavalry. These guys are chunking through nicely. These guys can come in from this side and deal with that. These guys are coming in from this side and dealing with this nonsense fairly nicely, it must be said. The Egyptians have sounded the doom horn or something, I don't know. They've done something. Because all I heard was a fart noise. This is going to crush the Egyptians pretty nicely here. The triple-pronged approach. Their general is panicking and just sounding the horn as often as he can, by the sounds of it. But it's, yeah, not good for the Egyptians at all. This is not looking good for the remainder of this Egyptian army by any means. Because everything that comes to attack my men is almost immediately folding. These men have made it to the center of the city and are now just attacking whatever's there. These men are pretty much there already, just kind of chunking their way through whatever they can. These guys are kind of coming under the brunt of the attack at the moment, but it's not ending well. The Egyptians are definitely panicking. Sounds like the general has actually inhaled a horn. I like to think now that this is the sound of the general shitting himself. Because this is all that remains of the 2 Egyptian armies that came to face me. Yeah. The Egyptians are getting an epic last stand. They killed 20... Well, they killed a fifth of my army, yes, but I've killed 92% of theirs so far. So, I mean, while yes, it's a good last stand for the Egyptians in this city, it's essentially worthless because they've lost pretty similar... Actually, they've lost much more men than what I have. This is going to be more financially significant for the Egyptians than for me. These are relatively cheap troops. Whereas the Egyptians are throwing away... You know, Nubian spearmen are pretty basic for the Egyptians, but I've seen a lot of Pharaoh's archers and Pharaoh's bowmen. There's some slingers, they're pretty basic. Slingers pretty basic. Nubian spearmen's pretty basic. But look at the... Just think of the amount of chariots they had at the beginning of this battle. That's a lot of money for the Egyptians gone. Whereas with me, I can retrain everything. They're gonna have to build this army back up again. I mean, I think this area here shows about all you need to know is they threw away a lot of men for nothing.
Worthy of Roman arms.
A lot of men. They threw away 2,808 men. I lost 538. That is a good balance for me. Because now, not only is that Egyptian army gone, we have Lepkus Magna. Which we need to repair the Palisade and the Trader and replace the Shrine to Taint. With the Shrine to Jupiter, just lower the taxes a bit. Can't actually retrain anything here, but that's fine. Oh, and that third Egyptian army, Captain Guy says it.
Imperator.
If I was playing a hard mod, I'd be the one to besiege real hard. Absolutely. Whereas the way that I'm playing with normal, or medium as it is, it's kind of more a case of get your tactics in order and everything will kind of fall into place after that. What is public order like everywhere? Ah yes, this army is coming down towards Alexandria, is it not? As is not this. Where's the other fleet with an army on it? It's this one. Where is the other fleet with an army on it? Oh, that's a really weak fleet. Shit. Can I merge the fleets? I can't. Okay, this fleet is going to act as a defensive force.
Set sail! Yes, Captain!
That's going to be the end of this turn. Because I'm going to have to be kind of
Our fleet is under attack!
a bit paranoid about where the Egyptians could be. Would I play with such a mod? Absolutely. What do I think of Rome Total War Alexander? I've never actually played that. I've never played Alexander. Superior Commander. Command. Drill Master. No, I'd like a better general if possible. That's 21 grand that turn. Okay, construction report. Look at them. Get me a great forum. Narbo, get me a... Actually, a latifunda would be nice there. Numantia is expanding. Palma, get me a great forum. Lebanon, get me a forum. I know that some of these cities have quite large garrisons. That's going to be solved in time. Will I have a plan? And it is a good plan. Capital's got a large stone wall, got an armor. Yeah. Thessalonica's got an amphitheater. Get an academy. Be nice. Tylus is a temple of Keres. Get public baths. Actually, yeah, Tylus can go up a tax notch. The biome has an urban barracks. Retrain these ships. Little biome can get us sewers. Replace the Praetorian cohorts with urban cohorts. Okay, so we're down to little biome. Thapsus has sewers. Thapsus can get communal farming. Not communal farming, public baths. Carthage is an aqueduct. Carthage can get communal farming, however. Lepus Magna is actually all done out. Good. Carthagonova and Lepus Magna have done repairs as well. Recruitment report, there has been literally some recruitment. This army. The Egyptian army's gone. The Egyptian army's run off. You can continue walking over this way. This army can continue towards Nept. Throw down a watchtower there. This army can continue towards Nept as well. We're going to besiege that on two sides. These armies can merge. This is now effectively an army in itself. Decimus Julius can stay there. We'll send out a legionary cohort from there. This army's just arrived. Can you hop into this boat, which is clearly better, and start heading over towards Alexandria, please? Because we need to get you moving at a decent rate of speed, which means boats. This does not have an army. This doesn't have an army. This fleet might have an army. It doesn't have an army. Where are the fleets that have armies then? You don't have an army. You don't have an army. The fleets that have armies then are over here. This fleet definitely does have an army, and it's going to move over to here. Okay. Not good, not good, not good, not good. And there should be another fleet up here. This fleet has an army. We'll move down here. We can take Kareen with that army. Let's have a look here. Sardis is lightly garrisoned. Captain Manius here can just move up to here. Nothing worth worrying about there. Captain Aulus can throw Sardis under siege this turn.
Engage the enemy! Besieging settlement, sir! Settlement under siege, sir!
We should get an idea of what we're facing. Literally something. Good. Pharaoh's bowman, not good. The Egyptian chariots also not good. Egypt are always strong, yes, and it's in the late game, so Egypt are going to be particularly troublesome. Alright. So let's see what's going on over here. Paralisum has 2 more units of cohorts. Can you build archers by any chance? No. Get 4 units of cavalry up. Cornelius Agricultural Maintenance can keep moving himself and his family down, and don't want to hear any more mercenaries. Is this a... Yes, this is a peasant army. You guys join the peasant army and continue walking. You'll eventually get to your destination. This is another peasant army. And oh no. You guys have reached your destination. So, in theory what we're doing is we're giving them population. Well, in practice what we're doing is we're giving a population, in fact. But in theory what we're going to do here is destabilize them to the point where they can no longer maintain the cities and they'll revolt. Because what we're going to be causing is a lot of squalor. Ovicus Gothai can produce has another bit of a peasant army coming in now. You can now see why there was so much stuff here. This is a legit army. Holy crap! Damn, why you have army? No. Stop building legionaries. I want peasants up here. Just all of the peasants ever. Also, the Town Watch can be an army in itself. Why not? Town Watch, out you go. Vicus Gothai, Town Watch. Out you go, join the peasants. Oh, Vicus Gothai is now very unhappy because you're on very high tax rate. Normal tax rate will do you guys. Vicus Marcomania, can I send out your Town Watch as well? Yes, I can. Join this peasant army as a defensive force. Lowosica has nothing really worth worrying about. Fixes squalor issues, but keeps the atmosphere. I'm not fixing squalor issues here. I'm causing squalor issues here.
Yes.
This isn't a tactic aimed at, you know, fixing all the issues I might have. This is a campaign aimed... Well, what I'm currently doing is I'm campaigning against them by means of massed peasants. I'm causing them squalor issues. As opposed to, you know, solving my own. Which I could do as well. And I mean, this is theoretically also solving my own squalor issues. By moving troops out of vulnerable settlements. You know, it is theoretically fixing squalor, but what it's actually doing is just throwing peasants at them and seeing if I can kill them without even attacking once. Get out of the way. This guy's gonna have like mainly peasants. Oh. Yeah, that's just auto-resolve. The last too many men there. That was a bad auto-resolve. Publius Latinius. Ah, you were meant to come down here and join armies, weren't you? What do you need? 3. You need a unit of cavalry, don't you? Which we kind of... Yeah, Roman cavalry will do this army. This is now a full stack army. And it can hop onto this boat. And this boat can sail to the Middle East. Or towards, well, this direction anyway. Meanwhile, we've got Praetorians
General. Imperator. General.
and archers
Sir.
and the first urban cohort.
General.
This is going to get very, very interesting very, very soon. Squatter worsens balance in the late game. Yeah, squatters tend to have a habit of like causing a few problems, shall we say. So did I move the armies that are heading down this way? Yes. I need to come over to this segment of the map over here.
Fleet ready.
Move this navy in here.
Moves depleted, sir. Fleet
Move
ready.
this navy
Attack.
in.
Victory.
Over here. Do they only have one port over
Yes,
here?
Captain. No more moves, sir.
So the Egyptians are going to be very, very much without sea trade in the next 2 or 3 turns. Lepkus Magna, you can't retrain at all, can you? No.
General. General.
So what I need to do is just merge troops together and see what I can come up with.
Sir.
In terms of
Sir.
unit numbers.
Sir. Imperator.
So you, you,
Orders. Sir.
you, and
Imperator.
you
Orders.
are an army now.
Move out.
Let's get a watchtower down.
Tower.
Get some mercenaries together just to bolster numbers. You added 2 retinue, fantastic. These 2 armies are going to head over towards Kyrene. These 2 armies over here are going to come down to Nept. This army over here of Captain Julianus is going to head over in this direction as well as a backup army. The peasants of Kydonia are going to be completely useless to me. In fact, I don't know why I built... Oh, I made them for public order reasons. Let's see, can I rescue anything from this army?
Sir. Imperator. Sir. General.
I mean, there is...
General. Orders.
Ah! That didn't end well.
Orders.
So let's
General. Orders.
take
Imperator.
this much of the army out. And start marching in this direction.
Move out. Moves depleted.
Not caused much public order issue, has it? No. Fantastic. So this army is just going to kind of come around here and try and take out Kilikia and stuff like that. The peasant armies are going to continue marching in and trying to get Vicus or Vicus Winity to revolt just by itself. And the turn here and see what happens. Super Wardog armies from Sparta would be amazing. That would be amazing. You're a modder yourself, you can enjoy. I'm a modder myself, but for a different game. This is the Pontics going to attack us. That's fine by me, Pontus. It's not a good idea, but it's your funeral. I'm a modder for a different game, so I mean,
Now,
I get where you're coming from.
Wondering about this evening's entertainment. There's enough wine in camp to float a boat. It's all yours when they're dead. Oh yes, and the camp women will be suitably appreciative, too. The repulsive, loutish rulers of Pontus have sent their army to oppose us. Look at them all. They are very, very dangerous. The first move in this particular game is theirs, I think. We have a slight advantage in numbers, but no lives can be thrown away today. We cannot afford such profanity.
I'm bringing 2 armies to Alexandria currently, Bandagos the 5th.
We will have to be inventive in countering this threat, as we lack spearmen. These people have yet to taste victory at my expense. Today will be no different, so lay into them with a will. Now, set your minds on the task to come. Strike hard. Strike without mercy.
I've got a plan for this this battle. Cause I spotted this immediately. The onagers can go on the top of the hill. The archers can sit in front of them like this. The Praetorian cohorts, all of them, can sit in front of them like this. And the cavalry, the legionary cavalry, can sit off to the side like this. Let's start the battle. And, oh yeah, one more thing. The onagers can fire at will now. As can the Praetorians. Because to get anywhere near me, they're going to have to come up the hill. And having the high ground advantage means I basically get easy mode. The onagers will be firing momentarily. The onagers are starting to fire. The archers will be firing in a minute. Okay. What do they have over here? Some chariots that I can slam into. The archers are now firing as well. This Pontic army is not long for this world.
Units, move up.
They're charging, which means one thing and one thing only. The Praetorians are about to strike. Jeez, anything that comes anywhere near my army is just dead. Let's take care of the chariot archers. Make them run amok. Don't know if I can. All I know is that with the high ground advantage, it's basically over already. Like, it's such a massive advantage that there is zero chance of them coming back and zero chance of them overcoming it. I mean, yes, they are... Oh shit, Praetorians! Guard mode, you fucking idiots. Yeah, they're doing their best to try and, you know, cause issues, but, can we take out their onager, please, guys? That'd be super amazing and beautiful. Also, can we, you know, murder their general? That'd be nice. Their general's not going to stand up to this. 3 units of legionary cavalry versus general's unit. The legionary cavalry wins. Convincingly, holy shit. Their general might make it out alive. That's the general. Do I leave him live? It looks like the answer is going to be yes, because He might just make it to the edge of the map before my cavalry gets there. Yep. There's no great advantage there. They've got chariot archers trying to charge me, that's fine. I appear to have lost an onager or two, that's also fine. Take out their chariot archers, please. Much as you can. Cavalry of Wonder. I got Eastern infantry kind of marching up towards us, that's not much of a worry. Down over here, that's their general dead.
Gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemies' hearts!
Oh, I was commanding archers just there. Whoopsie! Cavalry, get the phalanx pikemen. I know that it's stupid to charge spearmen like this, but with their general dead, it's not actually a risk. There's zero risk in this line of attack. It's just a case of wiping out as many of the Pontic troops as I can. Also, get the fucking onagers. They dared attack my onagers. Their onagers shall die. Their onagers are now under command to flee. They killed 2 of their generals, apparently. So this is going to be death for the onager troops. Because we don't want them. We don't want them to have any siege equipment whatsoever. And in fact, this army looks like it's nearing 85% dead, which means if I'd managed to kill all the generals, it would be just doom for them. Counter high ground camping. The thing is it's a real tactic. It's if you get the high ground, you win. And as frustrating as it is, that's what would have happened in real life too. Like, there's no situation where having the high ground would be disadvantageous, especially when you have missile troops. You know, when you've got indirect fire, that's pretty much guaranteeing you a win if you've got the high ground. Because it increases their range and increases their accuracy. I'm going to continue battle and just wipe out however many guys I can.
Running from our men.
Which looks like it's just going to be this unit over here. Because I doubt I can nail these guys down with the cavalry. I'm going to try though. Nah, not going to happen. I might get some of them, maybe. Nope. Clear victory. In fact, that was a crushing victory.
Victory and glory!
A crushing defeat for the Pontics, for sure. Euphemia's still after the old men. Holy shit, Euphemia. You perverted bitch. Captain Manius's army has routed. We lost a small bit of money that turn, that's fine. Cordoba's grown. Leontia, Manius, Vibius, Prisca, and Caius Aelius have been born. Caius Thugli has a librarian. Gaius Julius is an artist. Decimus Julius is a drunken uncle, as well as a curmudgeon. Right. Damn is an amphitheater. I am going to actually have to stop making like entertainment shit for now. Start working on trade and whatnot. Croton can get irrigation. Tara has a market. Tara can get paved roads so they can get to the port faster. Larissa has a scriptorium. Larissa can get a highways because that's going to boost trade, surely. From 6 to... Oh, yes, it's going to boost trade massively. Cordoba is already building. Halicarnassus is a governor's villa. Halicarnassus, would it be beneficial if I upgraded your roads? No. Would it be beneficial if you got a... Holy shit, from 54 up to... yes, it would be very beneficial if you got a port. Dimidius Public Baths is now building an archery range. In fact, an aqueduct would be more beneficial there, and I can raise taxes. Pergamum's got sewers. Would it be... Silly question. The Temple of Jupiter doesn't really affect income. Would a dockyard affect income? From 2228 to 2850, yeah, 600 more income. That'd be helpful, not massive. Can I suggest a challenge where I give a general the Conqueror title? No, because I tend to kill my generals. One of my difficulty settings is that medium. I like having a challenge, but I'm terrible at the game, so it's the best balance I can come up with. There's an Armenian army about to attack the Pontic capital. That's kind of an inconvenience. Also, I'm pretty sure I meant to send an army to Batavium that I completely forgot to. Just gonna put it under siege here from this army. It should be fine. Let's just... Yeah, wait, no, let's just spam this. It's a ridiculous amount. This boat here has an army. This boat here can continue over on this journey. This boat here has an army that it can drop here. Actually, not there. Continue over this way. You've got an army, you can continue over this way. You don't have an army, but you're acting as a cover ship. You do have an army. So we've got 3 armies now heading straight for Alexandria. I don't think the Egyptians actually know this yet. They don't, because Alexandria's just got a garrisons of Varus guards. Holy shit, if I land the armies next turn, that's Alexandria done. You head up there, blockade, haha. Saw that coming. The Egyptians now have no seed trade available. This army of Captain Luca can continue around the mountains here. Kind of unseen. Sardis is going to come under assault this turn. Nectanebo Alexander doesn't have a great army and is being backed up by Captain Achoris, who also doesn't have a great army. It's mainly desert troops. Hello, Yasur Normatov. Also, for those of you on Twitch, which would be Mace Window Mofo, or Mace Windu Mofo, when you see me typing in chat or talking in chat, that's actually something from YouTube. For people on YouTube, same goes the other way around.
But I think they are dead meat. They think their walls are enough to stop us. They should think again. We slightly outnumber the enemy, but take nothing for granted. Victory must still be earned. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory...
Also, thank you to those who subscribed a minute ago on YouTube.
And before we start, just remember, they are more scared of us, true Romans to a man, than we are of them.
Watch on Twitch, feel free to follow. If you're watching on YouTube, please do feel free to like and subscribe. The next stream will either be Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, depending on what's going on in my real life. Because I have shit going on all the fucking time. It's you. You can go into this wall here. You lot can come over here and take out this wall here. Start, pause. That.
Man will be busy today. The enemy have brought more
Let's
men
see,
to
I've got
fight.
4 units of Roman cavalry. That should be enough to take out this small, very small indeed reinforcing army, yes. So I want to try and get the reinforcements before they get to the city. Yeah, this is going to be an easy city to get. What I want to try and do, if I can, I don't know how possible this is going to be, is take out their reinforcing army before it can actually get anywhere near me. Archers. Can you form up here like that? Form up here like that, please. Be fast about it. Cavalry, I want you guys grouped. Infantry, I want you guys grouped just for convenience. Archers, I want you guys grouped also for convenience. So the plan here is the cavalry is going to clear out this reinforcing army, which is primarily a unit of Desert Axemen.
Now they must batter a way through.
While there is some spear troops in there, they can't hold up to what is in essence 4 units of Roman cavalry. So the aim here is just to wipe these guys off the map. Some losses are happening, yes, but there's more losses on their side.
The enemy gate is down.
As the gate is down,
ram has done its work.
The Rams are succeeding in their job, which is just blast as many holes in the wall and the gates and whatever they can as possible. The legionaries will be coming in once all the holes are open.
Show no mercy. The enemy walls are down. Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the ruins.
Guys, get on the Desert Axemen, please. Just get straight into them. I want them dead. I want them gone. Because this cavalry unit, or these cavalry units, plural, will, okay.
The gods be praised.
Fantastic. Pause.
The enemy's hearts are...
Because now I want to cause a shitstorm.
Full of fear, and now they flee.
The shitstorm I want to cause is bringing all of my troops in at once.
Our soldiers have captured the walls. Now is the time to press on and capture this place.
With a quintuple breach, they can't guard 5 places at once. That's their reinforcements gone. Can I potentially get into the city? Okay, you. Over here. You over here. Get over here. Guys in the middle. You. Get here. You here. Pile into the Nubian Spearmen. You here. Pile into the Pharaoh's Bowmen. There should have been another unit. Yes, you're coming around that side. Fantastic. Cavalry, get in there. You 3 units here. Get in... We'll say here. The archers are still causing trouble. You deal with the cavalry. Don't know if you can, but do your best. You guys deal with the skirmishers. You guys are getting pushed back slightly. That's kind of fine. Deal with the chariots. Just kind of pinning them so the archers can take pot shots. I know we're throwing away men, but that's kind of fine. You guys seem to just come out of a battle. Take out the Nubian Spearmen. You guys should be stronger than Nubian Spearmen, in theory. Yes, you are. Fantastic. over here. You guys coming at exactly the right time to take out Desert Axemen. You guys doing some nice harassment here. Come in and help out with the... Ooh, Pharaoh's Bowmen. Yes, take them out. You three over here. Or you two over here. Where's the other... Okay, you... What do I want my cavalry doing here? You come in and attack the Desert Axemen here. You three here, you're gonna be the first force through. You over here, you come down this way. Over here, you are doing a fantastic job dealing with the Nubian Spearmen. Apparently there's a legion in here somewhere. There it is. So you guys keep dealing with this shit. You've done well. Blockade there. Oh, actually, never mind. Get into the back of the Desert Axemen. You guys over here. This is turning into another triple-pronged attack, which is kind of fantastic. You guys here, yep. Just keep working against the chariots. Somehow I didn't select a unit there. Yeah, just deal with this shit over here. This is their general. Hello. With the... Yes, with the chariots I do need to be very careful. This is true. And I am generally quite careful with chariots. You son of a... You lazy son of a bitch. Get it. Get it over there. But you can see the amount of disruption that just causing... Just putting in 3 different ways at once is causing. Because all I've done here is ordered my men to come in from 3 different directions. They all came in the front way. And all that I've done of worth is split the 1 entry direction into 3 attack directions. So we got the primary force up here, which are taking on the general and actually winning quite well. We had a secondary force come in from over there. It's met up with the third force. The enemy king.
Runs from the battle.
The enemy king. That's the Pharaoh. Kill him. Kill the Pharaoh.
Has been killed. This will surely make his.
What's the most impossible battle I've ever had that I've won? I tend not to win the impossible battles, unfortunately. I'm not that good at the game. But that is, once this one dude goes down, the end of the battle.
Will be amazed at such a victory. The day is
Another city is now Roman. They got 465 kills, we got 4 times that. Almost. Let them hate us, as long as they fear us. Have I had a heroic victory? I think I've had 1 or 2, but they were kind of nonsensical. Let's occupy this settlement. What does the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus actually do? Reduces the cost of new religious buildings by 30% in all settlements. Fantastic. Let's repair the palisade and get rid of this shrine to Jupiter. That army's moved. This army is still forming up. What do you need here? Archers, pretty much. Why do you have 5 units of cavalry?
Leaving the army.
There we go.
Orders.
Byzantium can send out a legionary cohort. Tylus can train up 1 more unit of archers. Let's start sending out Praetorians. Yes, I kind of forgot about this army over here.
Imperator.
Can you train legionary cavalry by any chance? No, it's just Romans.
Imperator. Orders.
That's kind of fine. To be quite honest.
Forward! Out of move, sir! Orders? Sir! Move out! Orders? General! Move out! Merging armies! Imperator!
Okay, so Patavium's under siege. Lugdunum looks like it's got a nice peasant army coming along. Yes, it is. Or it does. Alessia's got a huge peasant army. Holy shit. That's gonna destabilize. This peasant army over here can continue wandering across. This peasant army over here can continue wandering across. This is not a peasant army. This can continue south. This peasant army over here is about to break through and has run into a rebel.
Prepare for battle!
Interesting. This peasant this peasant army has actually arrived at its destination. Disband. Oh, this peasant army is also running into a rebel general. That peasant army is possibly going to die. This is a. Why is there a family member? Oh yeah, you're building watchtowers.
No more moves, sir.
Around the borders here. You are needed to build a watchtower just over here. I think will do.
Out of move, sir.
To give us more.
Build tower.
Yes, that's much better. Peasants. There are always so many peasants.
General.
Any other cities that look like they might have a large peasant army? Mogontiacum.
Imperator.
That's a real army there, actually. Can wait for that. This is an actual good army here.
Imperator.
Let's move you guys down south.
Forward. Moves depleted, sir.
Feels like Game of Thrones with the armies are all marching south. Narbo has... Holy cow. Yeah, you go up there. Marseille is... Oh, ho, ho, ho. Marseille is building a legitimate army.
Sir. General. Forward.
Lebanon
General.
has got even more peasants to go across. So this is #1 reducing squatter in all settlements. And why do I have a giant peasant army in Palma?
Orders.
Well, we'll destabilize the Egyptians. Come on. Off we go. Kidonia has got literally some peasants, but they're stabilizing peasants, not destabilizing peasants. Right, this army needs to be very, very carefully merged together.
General. Orders. Sir. Orders. Imperator. General.
Let's merge these three together like that.
Imperator. Imperator. Imperator.
Okay.
General.
This is suddenly an army that can move. And that can join up with Captain Luca
Moves depleted.
to
Sir.
form a full stack. This army here is good.
Orders.
Got our 2 armies heading from here to Kyrene.
Onward. No more moves.
Got our army here
Orders.
is heading down to stop you here.
No more moves, sir.
Got a watchtower built.
Build tower. General.
Let's Okay, you going down here to Nept. You going down to Nept.
Engage the enemy.
Nept, do you want to become Roman? No. Well, that's your funeral. Your funeral then, Nept. Oh. There's actually quite a reasonable army here.
Ready. Set sail. Imperator. Imperator. Ready to sail. Set sail. Imperator.
Okay, you going over this way as a backup army as well. Who's the head of the family? Confident noob, I do remember you. Cassius is not very hard, I'm afraid. My faction leader is Publius Attinius. Where is Publius Attinius?
Orders.
He is sat right here with, for some reason, Similarian mercenaries.
Orders. Prepare for battle. Settlement under siege.
I think that's going to be it for this turn, actually.
Imperator. Imperator.
Let's give Publius Attinius an actual army here real quick.
Moves depleted. Sir. Sir. Onward. Joining forces.
It's not going to do well for Arretium, but it'll do well for Publius Attinius. Hello, kin. Oh yeah, these are all peasants' armies. This is such a ridiculous idea, and it's probably going to work. Let's end this turn. This campaign seems to be going well. Yeah, it looks kind of looks like it. Sardis is very unhappy. Why are you unhappy, Sardis? Because you are on too high of a tax rate. Writing, okay. Euphemia, yeah, why not? Just, he's at least a reasonable age. We are losing money quite quickly now, which is worrying. Arretium, get a latifunda. We need to boost our income. Should a great forum help more? Yes. Ariminum. A large stone wall, please. Higher taxes. You've of them. Yeah, that'll do. Battle get a forum, I think, is going to be the most beneficial. Yeah. Karalis. Get yourself some highways. That's probably gonna. That's not boosting trade. Would a forum boost trade? Slightly, yes. Condati Redonum. Dockyard, would that boost trade by much? 200. Would crop rotation boost 80? Forum would boost by just under 200. I think a dockyard would be. Yeah, a dockyard would be more beneficial here. Alessia, we're running low on cash now. So low, in fact, that I can't build a curia. You do something a bit odd. I'm gonna get rid of the Temple of Keres here. Build instead Shrine to Jupiter. Lucas Marcomanii, can you build anything worthwhile? No. York, can you build anything worthwhile? Also no. Losika, can you build anything worthwhile? Crop rotation. Crop rotation boosts admin and farms. Great forum boosts trade by a bit more. Byzantium. I think a dockyard might actually be. Yeah. Dockyard's most beneficial in Byzantium, and I'm really a bit Masana crop rotation. Lilybium, can you build anything? No. We've run out of money. We need to take cities. We need to take cities like Nept.
Engage the enemy! No more moves, sir! Orders?
We need to take cities like Tarsus.
General! Orders? Onward! Engage the enemy!
We need to take cities
Sir! Orders? Engage the enemy!
like Sinope.
March! Attack!
We need to take cities like Alexandria.
Ready to sail! Can't sail there, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. Aye, Captain. Ready to sail. Aye, aye, Captain. Leaving the army. All ashore. No more moves, sir. General, engage the enemy. Fleet ready. Set sail. Moves depleted, sir. Fleet ready. Aye, aye, Captain. No more moves, sir. Aye, Captain. Aye, aye, Captain. All ashore. No more moves, sir. Imperator. Attack! Imperator. General. Ready to sail.
Well, this is turn for. Oh, this is going to actually. Our costs in the next turn or two is going to just plummet because we're about to deploy the peasant armies.
March! March! Sir! Engage the enemy!
Or, you know, have them completely massacred and thrown back into camp as the jails.
Sir! March!
We are running very, very low on money right now.
Can't do it, sir!
Vikings, Markomania, do you have more peasants to send out? Yes, you do.
Imperator. General.
Captain Hernia, form up with that. This is a full stack of peasants and town watch.
General. Onward!
Get yourself into get yourself into the territory by whatever means possible. You are a real army. You come south.
Move out!
Magantiacum, what do you have here?
Sir!
Peasants.
March!
Move east.
No more moves, sir!
Cavalry, move south. Trier has just a general's unit, that's fine. Better order him.
Imperator. Sir!
Move east.
Onward!
I need to cancel a lot of peasant building. Places like Dam, which should be fine. You can see where a lot of my money is going. Is on just building and maintaining peasants. Which, while that army idea was fun, it's just not going to work, is it? It's just costing too much money. I don't really want to retrain peasants. That's not a financially sound investment.
Forward!
Right, this army can go on the move now.
Onward! No more moves, sir.
There should be in northern Italy, in Ariminum or Arretium,
General.
another urban cohort to join this army. Rome has another Praetorian to join this army.
Onward! Orders.
Should be some
Orders.
cavalry being trained somewhere or other. We join another army.
Sir. Forward. Sir. Sir.
Pretty sure this. Yeah, those archers were meant for that army. Fantastic. This army here
Imperator. Orders.
needs to be built up quickly.
Sir.
You have no archers. You have
Sir. General. General.
4 archers now.
Imperator. Imperator.
It's about as much of a full stack as I'm going to get
Ready
here.
to sail.
This fleet already has an army. Get to Carini.
Sail there, Captain.
Get to... Wait.
Alright!
Get to Carini. Thank you for subscribing, whoever that was. Which temples do I build? I tend to build at the moment temples to Jupiter. Because they're 100% public order, which is kind of something that is needed. Bacchus just ends up with bad shit happening. And Curta... Not Curta. The other god that I can make
Ready to sail. Fleet
tends to
ready.
cause
Yes,
even more
Captain.
issues as well.
Set sail!
London, are you building troops? London, stop building troops for fuck's sake.
Sir! Imperator!
Deva, you've got peasants. Tara's got peasants. York's got peasants. London's unhappy. Can I do anything to London to please it? Imperial Pass. That'll do for London. Patavium can come under siege this turn.
Orders, prepare for battle!
Can be assaulted, in fact, this turn. Just doing auto-resolve here doesn't matter too much. Exterminate the populace. And repair what we can. What god are they? No, Kerry's not a good god. We want Jupiter. And now we can go back into the list scroll. Because there are a few settlements that do require my attention. It'll probably be down at the bottom of this scroll, actually, come to think of it. Curta. Highways will be better there. Back into the list scroll. If I can find Curta, we get a little by him. Curia. Your taxes can be raised as well. Asking yours, asking yours, asking yours. Yours can't. Yours can't. Yours can't. Yours can't. Yours can. Yours can't. Yours can. Yours can just about. Yours can just about. Yours can be lowered. Okay, so that's maximum taxes already. Battle Waldra, if I were to train up even a couple of units of Roman cavalry, that actually 75% isn't the end of the world. If I was to build up like a few units of Azia, that's now good. Corrales, you can get much higher taxes. Lemonum. This is a really quite large contingent here. What if I were to take this garrison? Ouch. Okay. That I think has stabilized a lot of stuff. Over here there seems to be like a conglomeration of armies. This is a peasant army, this is a peasant army. You guys can merge up, continue marching east, and we get rid of you. You are a legitimate army, you can blockade that. You are a peasant army, you are a legitimate army. You are a
Imperator! General!
Legitimate army.
Joining forces!
Excessive family members fucking everywhere. You are a peasant army. This now legitimate army that's entirely cavalry can come down here. And join with this army, why not? Just keep them there for now. Over... What time is it? 7 o'clock. Hello, Chris. Favorite game, your favorite faction? Mercury 15. Feel free. Please take the entire world. I'm gonna think about it. I do want to move on to different games very soon, so I can't guarantee that I will. You know, I'm not going to make any promises that I'll do a domination. Because I would like to, if I can... can Athens pop out 4 archers? Why not? Sardis, you are, or were rioting. I think I've got that. The peasants are revolting. Yes, they are indeed. Let me look around the Empire. Yeah, that's gonna be another turn done. Can I bribe the city with 7 grand? No. Okay, we won a victory there that we probably shouldn't have, but that's good. This will be a defeat. Yep, that's fine. This will be another defeat. That's again fine. They're moving armies about, probably heading towards Alexandria. They're going to be trying to converge on Alexandria now. Now that they've realized I'm a major threat. Hello, noble mater. Riding in Cordoba. Why is there riding in Cordoba? What the fuck have I done wrong with Cordoba? Cordoba, I can't do anything really to. Cordoba's just being a little fucking bitch, isn't it? Let me look now. Okay, writing's done. End of turn report. We made 10 grand that turn. That's good. Tarentum is expanded as well. Tarentum can get an Imperial Palace and retrain the general. Most advanced faction. Oh, Decimus Vivius is dead. Okay, so Rome has a siege engineer. Rome. Get a Curia. Oh, a Pantheon might be worthwhile. Marseille. Get irrigation. You kind of need population growth. Brigantiacum has an aqueduct. Get Great Forum, I think. Bordersholm has a forum. Get an aqueduct. Trier has an aqueduct. Get irrigation. I'm noticing my money's low again. Leslie's got a shrine to Jupiter built, a temple of Jupiter. I just want to try and get public order up there. Vicus Gala's got a military barracks, get communal farming. My money is running low now. Quincum has crop rotation, get highways. Okay, I'm out of money effectively. So let's close this scroll for now. There's a code that allows you to use any faction. Scythia is the funniest. I would have thought the most fun. There are some people who would think that something like Numidia would be the most fun faction because you end up with the most challenge. There should be one of these that has an army still. Yes. Can you move? Yes. Fantastic. Do I have any settlements that are bad? Or can I besiege any Egyptian settlements this turn with even an off chance of taking them? No.
Attack! Besieging settlement, sir. Settlement under siege, sir.
Right, that means I can't do anything to make more money this turn.
Sir.
You keep going towards Kareen. You keep going towards Kareen.
Sir. Attack. Ready to sail.
You guys can reblockade the.
Prepare to engage.
Actually, you can probably do this.
There,
yes.
Victory! Aye, Captain. Aye, Captain.
Okay.
Out of move, sir. Orders.
You're heading to Tarsus. That's fine. Up here, Sinope. We can take Sinope this turn. They got a large stone wall. We've got 2 sets of onagers that should work. Hey, Angry TV. You found medium with our battles are challenging. Yeah, it's like I kind of like medium because I tend to do some stupid shit. I've got a bad habit of throwing units away when I don't really need to. So I use medium just to deal with that.
The battle is Pontus. They are worthy enemies, but enemies nonetheless. This is their last city, their last rat hole to hide in. Let them cower behind their walls, but it will do them no good. We have not come this far to turn back now. Harden your hearts. Put them all to the sword. This is our moment of triumph. They have been
Hello,
lost
Jim.
to a false sense of security by a few feet
Hey,
of
Jeff.
defensive wall.
Miff.
As
How the
if
fuck
that
are
will
you
protect
doing?
them.
This is gonna be the final battle for today, guys.
The count of their troops.
I smell food and I'm hungry.
Remember that the bait has a bite.
I love my
They are
logic. I'm
strong
hungry
in
and I
cavalry,
smell food.
And this will require inventive thought today, as we lack
Total
enough
War Forever,
spearmen
best
to
strategy
counter
game
them.
in game history. Absolutely.
I have never
Byzantium,
yet lost a fight against these
Macedonia,
men. I have
Egypt,
no intention
Carthage,
of
all very
starting
fun.
today. So together we will gain
Nvidia's
another
known
victory.
from frankly worthless units. Watch Legend of Total War's new media playthrough. He's going through that at the moment. He's doing some interesting stuff. He's already taken Rome after, I think, 3 or 4 episodes. Let's start deployment here. We need the onagers. There. And firing on the wall. Now, we don't know how damaged the wall is going to be. I gotta just nudge my Praetorians forward until we find it out. I mean, these aren't heavy onagers, so it'll take a little while for them to get through. $33, $35, $40, $42, $45. They might lose some men here. They didn't. If you get a PC, you're definitely getting this game. Oh, dude, you need to. You could even play this on a laptop at this point.
Roman military engineering triumphs.
When I was in college, I played
The
this on
walls
a
are
laptop,
down.
and it was
Order your men on to
so
victory.
much fun. Can we get the gates as well? Is that a thing we can do? I told you guys to fire at the gates, and you're just taking out the... You're just taking out the gatehouse. Actually, just keep firing at the gates. Because you might land a lucky shot here. That's all it'll take. One lucky shot to get the gate. Okay. Onagers are out of ammo. Onagers are now out of ammo. Onagers... Yeah. Now the onagers are out of fucking ammo. I'm gonna need to bring the Praetorians up. To take out the bronze shield. Oh, bronze shields. Fuck. These guys are badass. They did actually lose some men off the wall. Next live play with the SPQ. I don't plan on returning to Rome Total War immediately after this campaign. The plan is to move on to other games that I enjoy. It's not just, this isn't just a Rome Total War channel or just a Total War channel. I'm gonna need to call the archers up. Check out the fucking bronze shields, guy. Come on. Archers, this is gonna be risky as fuck. Get on the wall. Get on the wall. Get on the wall. Get on the wall. Praetorians. Just beeline. Straight down the middle. Come on. Cavalry, you're doing the same. Beeline straight down the middle. Group up. Group up. fact, archers, don't get to the wall. Just beeline straight down as well. Not the onagers. Onagers can stop. It's the archers I want as a group 3. Okay, so cavalry, you're going to be kind of at the back. Praetorians at the front with the archers in the middle. Gonna speed up time and see how this goes. They are harassing with bronze shields. However, all of my troops are already in the city. Which is good for me. What do I think about Darth Mod? I've played Darth Mod a bit in Empire, and it's enjoyable. It's not... I don't think it's as fun as just playing the game, because it adds almost too much to a challenge for me. And that's a personal preference thing more than anything else. But I think it's a perfectly good mod. Who are we fighting today? We're fighting Pontus today. We've also been fighting Egypt, and we've got rid of Greece. Greece no longer exists at long last. Get my cavalry in here. Need the archers in here as well, dealing with that shit. Archers are firing. Fantastic. Their general will melt. In theory. That is a bit risky though. Like ideally I want the archers firing on the hillmen, but again there's a risk involved. Let's just double the game speed. Their general's unit is melting quite well.
The enemy king runs from the battle.
Okay, fantastic.
Will his men follow, or had they more backbone?
Archers take on the Cappadocian cavalry. Okay, my cavalry, I want you taking out the Cappadocians. Infantry, take out the general. Come on, long spearmen, you need mercs. Yeah, that's kind of a downside. Like if you want phalanxes or phalanxes as a Roman general, you do need to get mercs. Yes, we killed the king.
Dead at your feet. Now is the time to strike hard at his grieving subjects.
In fact, the infantry can now focus on the Cappadocians as well. Meanwhile, the archers can focus on not fucking dying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to finish the stream as quickly as I possibly can because I've just been told my dinner is ready, effectively. So as soon as I finish the stream, I'll be eating. Can we run maybe? Is that a thing you guys can do? Because there is kind of a war going on, guys. I know that you're exhausted and tired and whatnot. But I saw that. Don't. Excuse me, gentlemen. Are you aware of the concept of gravity? What the fucking silver server over here? Yeah, take out the bronze shields, or what remains of them, why not? How many left to the Cappadocia? Oh, there's 4. Literally 4 people are left in the entire Pontic army. Oh no, my bad. The actual number is 1 single hillman. This is the entire Pontic army. There it goes.
Victory from her generals, and this day
Back to school tomorrow. That sucks.
Victory.
They got some kills in. We massacred them though. And on the subject of massacres, we've got an awesome Temple of Zeus. Let's prepare this out of Shrine to Jupiter and start retraining our men. Now the Pontus is gone. Armenia has... we got a nice border with Armenia here actually. Because if they start causing trouble, we can just crush Ankara and crush the fort here as well.
General,
Attack!
But that, I think, short of some troop movements over by Leptis Magna
march! Out of move!
and Nept.
Orders! Orders!
Yeah, it's already done. Maybe Alexandria has some troop movements available.
Imperator!
Appius Julius, you can build a watchtower over here.
Build tower!
Find group select all, then attack again, they won't be as dumb. Ah, thank you. Who's my favourite Total War gamer? Probably like Legend of Total War. But that is going to be it for today, because I've literally just been having my dinner. That's why there was a bit of muttering and stuff going on. I'll be back... today's Thursday, is it not? Yes, I'll be back either Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on what's going on with me next week. Next week there'll be 2 streams, Wednesday and Friday. Tuesday is a distinct possibility. I'm not going to say probability. There's a chance of a Tuesday stream. But I'm going to leave it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe and follow on Twitch, because I am dual streaming, because I'm a good girl. Until then, I'll leave you by saying I've been MoonbowDave. You've been watching Rome Total War, where the war with the Egyptians is going to rage on for a while, but it won't end well for Egypt. The Pontics have been destroyed. The Greeks have been destroyed. The Scipii and Bruttii have been destroyed. The Numidians have been destroyed. The British have been destroyed. The Gauls have been destroyed. The Spanish have been destroyed. The Germans have been destroyed. And the Scythians are getting overrun by peasants. Who, comically, I don't even plan on attacking with peasants. They're just there to destabilize. Until next time, stay safe. And goodbye.